Hi guys, this is Omkar Indapure. Today is a new journey for me, a new beginning. I am going to start my YouTube channel, and here we will discuss on the topics that we don't generally discuss on, or the topics that we need to discuss on, like the fear, depression. We don't talk on those topics generally. But today is my first video, so I'm generally going to talk about God, what God means to me exactly. Because in Indian culture, especially, whatever we do, like the first thing that we do, we take the God's name and then we start our journey. So I am no one to judge like what exactly God is generally, because everyone has a different perception on God. But right now, I will just look out this particular topic as what exactly God means to me. So my first point over here is God is basically a creator of the universe. If you see, right from small things such as a grain of sand to the biggest things like universe, itself is a creation of the God only. And if you just uh if you just be watchful around, like, the nature is a big part of the God's creation, you know and nature has evolved over a period of time. I think, or not only evolved, but I think we discovered nature in many ways. So I think evolution is a big part of the creation as well. Coming to the second point, I would talk about positive energy. Generally, there are two sort of energies, positive and the negative. We generally denote negative energy as evil energy, and the positive energy from, like, the God's energy. If I to give a simple example to you, like, if you go in the temples, you generally feel that vibe, that positive vibe around you. Or even if in tough times of yours, like if you're going through some rough patch, generally you get out of it because of the some positive energy, and that keeps us moving. I think that's positive energy's God. My third point over here is going to be about magic. We generally gets very excited about this particular term called magic, but no one wants to believe in it. More often than not, we want magic to happen in our life, but somehow we are like unfaithful of magic. Like, we don't generally believe in this to happen. But believe me, like, where there is an action of God, you don't need to find the logic behind it. It is the magic that happens. And that's where, like, God steps in. Whenever there is a magic around you, there is a God steps in. So the fourth point over here is about, like, what I feel about God is the selfless service that he. I think I don't need to say much about this particular point. I will just say one line over here, that God is the only creature in the world who just don't expect anything in return apart from the good actions of yours, like a good karmas. Okay. The fifth point over here is the unbiased way of handling things. He don't see whether you are rich, whether you are poor. He just see, like, all the humans, all the living creatures around the world. Okay. Anyways, like, it's a human tendency that we generally think that why the rich is getting richer, why a person is struggling, why something is happening around some person. Like, everyone is getting the results of their past karmas as well. So don't worry about, like, others life as well. Just focus on your life and just think positively, because it is an unbiased judgment given by the God. So don't worry about, everything will be going to okay. And if you're suffering from something in this particular life of yours, or in this particular phase of yours, it's just the results of your past action. So just go through it, everything will be okay. My sixth point is about, I think God is always honest. God is always there with the honest people. uh, like, giving an instance where, let's say, you know many a times we go through tough times, we feel that why this particular thing is happening to you. But if you're just honest to yourself, if you're just taking care of the process that you're doing, if you're just honest to your work, and honest to the surrounding that you are in, everything will be sorted soon. Everything will be quite okay soon. So, because, you know if you are taking just a simple process, if you're just taking care of the simple process and being honest to it, I think the results will follow in your favor only. As Bhagavad Gita also mentioned, that follow the karma, the results will follow into your place. My seventh point is about about prayers that we like keep calling to the God in tough times, in the times where we need them. And sometimes we feel that the questions that we want, the answers that we want to our questions is not being answered. But it's not like that. Every questions, every prayer is been listened by the God. Sooner or later it will just fulfilled at the right time. So everything will happen at the right time. Just believe in the process, just believe in the God. And my eighth point over here is about the emotions. So there's a lot of difference, like why God is God is something like beyond, it cannot be explained. So my eighth point over here is about emotions, like how God balances out emotions. They feel all the emotions, they have to handle the entire world. Just imagine that once if we lose someone in our life who is very close to us, we get destroyed, distracted by the life. But just imagine every day God loses a lot of people, and still have to keep the balance out. So that's how the God keeps it. My last point is not what God, what I what God means to me exactly, but my last point is what we can give it to the God in return. Apart from the good karmas, what we need to do is just to keep belief in the God, just to keep faith in whatever is happening. Just be faithful to it, to the God. Like your trust should be unshakable, and that's what God needs. So this was all about my perception about God. You can give your own suggestions, you can give own opinions as well, like in the comment box. And you know as this was my first video, so I will stay tuned for the next few videos as well. And if you like my this video, please like, share and subscribe. And if you have any opinions, if you have any suggestions, like what topics I need to take, please give it to the to me in the comment box. I will take it and I'll speak on that as well. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you guys. Bye bye.